who said that she was R-worded by a taxi driver. Robinson wrote, and the moral of the story is don't F white women. Robinson also apparently said slavery is not bad. I would have called him Martin Lucifer, and then he drops a slur at the end there.
North Carolina.
Have you ever had an anonymous account on the internet? Well, you gotta be careful sometimes with what you post because things get leaked, things get crossed, things get figured out. And that's what the situation is currently for North Carolina Republican, soon-to-be Lieutenant Governor, Mark Robinson. Because recently, people have figured out, based off his username, that he's been on a lot of porn websites. And he's been saying some pretty crazy stuff, guys. So let's jump right into the story. I'm your boy Peablar. Welcome to Peablar TV 2. Let's jump right in. So right off the top, we have a quote from the man himself, which is ridiculous. It says, "I'm a black Nazi." North Carolina GOP nominee for governor made dozens of disturbing comments on a porn forum, guys. Mark Robinson, the controversial and socially conservative Republican nominee for governor of North Carolina, made a series of inflammatory comments on a pornographic website message board, in which he referred to himself as a black Nazi, among other things, and expressed support for reinstating slavery.
What? Are you kidding me, bro?
Many of Robinson's comments were gratuitously sexual and lewd in nature. They were made between 2008 and 2012 on Nude Africa, a pornographic website that includes a message board. So he's out there on Nude Africa, among other websites. There's websites like Amazon, Twitter, Adult Find app or something like that. He was on a bunch of different apps, and you know, he used the same username across all platforms. Bad move, Mr. Robinson. Sorry. I caught up to him and we're here now today. So that's good. The comments were made under the username Mini Soldier, a moniker Robinson used frequently online. Robinson listed his full name on his profile for Nude Africa, as well as an email address he used on numerous websites across the internet for decades. Here are some screenshots that show Robinson used the Mini Soldier name over the internet. So right here we have a Facebook post that shows his previous Twitter handle, Mini Soldier, down there. Same thing over here on Pinterest. Here's a YouTube video. We got his Twitter profile and Black Planet. He's trying to claim that it's not him, but like, bro, you put your full name, your address, there's messages that correspond with events in his life. On the Nude Africa website, in both comments and his profile, Mini Soldier offers numerous details that align precisely with Robinson's personal history. In his profile, Mini Soldier listed his full name as Mark Robinson, straight up, and disclosed his private email address Robinson used elsewhere online in 2012. A user responded by commenting to Mini Soldier as Mark. Mini Soldier mentioned in 2008 that he was married for 18 years, which corresponds with Robinson's marriage to Yolanda Hill in 1990. And in 2012, or 2011 rather, Mini Soldier wrote that he was married for 21 years, which aligns as well. Mini Soldier wrote in 2011 post that he lived in Greensboro, North Carolina, the same city where Robinson lived at the time and currently lives. Biographical data shared by Mini Soldier online lines up with Robinson's details. Here's Mini Soldier saying, "I'm in Greensboro," and here is, I don't even know, is this his stuff again? I guess these are both linked to the Mini Soldier. So you have Nude Africa and Adult Friend Finder, both of them saying his age and where he lives. Again here for the age, 56, male, and the Adult Finder, there's his birthday, boom. Kind of the same thing. Married for 21 years, 1990, and that was made on 2011. So it's all adding up. In a post in 2012, Mini Soldier said that he served in the Army in 1980 during the same time period as Robinson. In his sexually explicit comment detailing watching women in the shower in 2011, Mini Soldier wrote that his mother worked at a historically black college and university. Robinson's mother worked as a custodian at the North Carolina A&T State University, which happened to be in Greensboro. Both Mini Soldier and Robinson often posted about the same topics online, including reviews of remote control helicopters, their attraction to certain celebrities, and their favorite Twilight Twilight Zone episodes. And additionally, he uses these uncommon phrases quite a lot. Here's a post where Mini Soldier says on Nude Africa, I don't give a frog's ass. Then on Facebook, I don't give a frog's ass. I really don't give a frog's ass. Here's don't give two shakes. Nude Africa, I don't give two shakes. Gag a maggot? That sounds like I shouldn't even be saying that for some reason, but here he is saying it, here he is saying it, Dunderhead. Here he is saying it, and here he is saying it. He's saying some crazy shit here. So it's just constantly confirming itself on layer on layer on layer on layer. This guy is Mini Soldier, okay? But I want to get into the juice of it all. So what really has Mr. Robinson been saying? Many of Mr. Robinson's comments on Nude Africa stand in contrast to his public stances on issues such as abortion and transgender rights. Publicly, Robinson has fiercely argued that people should use bathrooms that only correspond with their genders that they were assigned to at birth. He also said transgender women should be arrested for using the women's restroom. If you're a man on Friday night and suddenly Saturday you feel like a woman and you want to go into the women's bathroom at the mall, you will be arrested or whatever we gotta do. Robinson said at a campaign rally in February of this year, we're going to protect our women. That's what he said. However, under that same username, he decided to write comments on Nude Africa saying that he has an affinity for transgender pornography, saying, I like watching trans girls porn. That's effing hot. It takes the man out while leaving the man in, Robinson wrote. And yeah, I'm a perv too, he said. What? Jumping all over the board. Like, just live your life, bro. If you like something, just live your life, okay? You don't need to be a Republican at the end of the day. Is it for the money? Additionally, in a private message board, using the exact same username on Nude Africa, he decided to graphically describe his own sexual arousal as an adult from the memory of secretly peeping on women in a public gym bathroom at the age of 14, which is quite hypocritical, again going into the transgender issue. He said that if you're a man and you decide that you want to be a woman the next day and you go into the bathroom, you're under arrest. Yet, apparently at 14 years old, he was peeping on women in the women's bathroom at his local public gym. He reminisces and fantasizes about it, and he says, I came to a spot that was a dead end, but it had two big vent covers over it. It just so happened to overlook the showers, and I sat there for about an hour and watched several girls come in and shower. And he wrote these again on the website Nude Africa. I went peeping again the next morning, Robinson wrote, but after that I went back and the ladder was locked. So those 2 times were the only times I got to do it. Ah, memories. Dude, you are a perv, bro. Thanks for summing it up for us, dog. So this guy is just like, I guess he thought he had a layer of anonymity. Is that the right term? A layer of anonymity. And he was just going crazy on this Nude Africa website posting shit. And apparently it's getting back to him because there's like a lot of stuff that he said that's just wild. In an interview with CNN, however, Robinson repeatedly denied that he made these comments on Nude Africa. This is not us. These are not our words. What is he, like full of demons? This is not us. It's a legion. I have 1,000 demons inside of me. Bro, we're making claims about you directly, not your whole campaign, son. Speak to CNN directly. This is not us. This is not our words, and this is not anything that is characteristic of me. There we go, Mr. Robinson. Robinson said, presented with a litany of evidence connecting him to Mini Soldier username on the Nude African website. Robinson said, I'm not going to get into the minutia of how somebody manufactured this. These salacious tabloid lies. So he's claiming it's all AI. It's all just, you know, a news headline to get people in to CNN.com and sign up for a membership or something. I don't know. But he thinks it's all fake. CNN first reached out to Robinson on Tuesday morning with evidence connecting him to the comments on Nude Africa. It took his campaign 2 days to respond and issue a denial. During his interview with CNN, Robinson repeatedly said the issue that faced North Carolinians was more important than what he called tabloid trash. And he steered the conversation towards attacking his opponent in the race, Democrat Josh Steen, the state's attorney general. But he has, again, a a history of controversial statements, and apparently, historically, he has contradicted those very statements online. Campaigning for lieutenant governor in 2020, Robinson advocated for a complete abortion ban without expectations. He later expressed regret in 2022 for paying for his now wife's abortion, which occurred in 1980. Now campaigning for governor, he says that he supports a so-called heartbeat bill that will ban abortion when a heartbeat is detected approximately 6 weeks in. But writing on Mini Soldier, he said in December of 2010, Robinson said he didn't care about a celebrity having an abortion. I don't care. I just want to see the sex tapes. What, dude? Like, this guy is a one-track mind. In another thread, commenters considered whether to believe the story of a woman who said that she was R-worded by a taxi driver while intoxicated. And in his response, Robinson wrote, and the moral of the story is don't F white women. Don't F white bees, to be exact. I'm assuming that is on the thread, in another thread. Yeah, okay, so that's on the website. I was gonna say, man, did he say that, like, mask off, just straight up as Mark Robinson? He's like, yeah, don't F white bees. That would've been wild, dude. That would've been a crazy policy to stand on. That's all I'm gonna say. Robinson, who would become North Carolina's first black governor if elected, also repeatedly maligned civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr., attacking him in such intense terms that users on the website accused him of being a white supremacist. What? Get that effing commie bastard off the National Mall. Robinson wrote about the dedication of the memorial to the king in Washington, D.C. by then President Barack Obama. I'm not in the KKK. They don't let black people join. If I was in the KKK, I would have called him Martin Lucifer, and then he drops a slur at the end there. They don't let black people in. Did you try to join, bro? Mr. Robinson, did you try? Because it really sounds like it. This guy is out of control, bro. Even people on Nude Africa are turning on him, and he just keeps going crazy. Like, it's his only area of release, dude. He needs a therapist, if you ask me. CNN reporting on Robinson's comments comes a few weeks after the Assembly, in North Carolina digital publication, reported that Robinson frequented a local video pornography shop in 1990 and the early 2000s. The story cited 6 people who interacted with him and saw him frequently at the stores in Greensboro, North Carolina. A spokesperson for Robinson called the story false and a complete fiction, despite earning a full endorsement from former President Donald Trump. I like how I just did a Trump impression. Complete fiction, these people. I don't know. He got endorsed by Trump in the North Carolina Republican Party. Robinson faces an uphill battle, however, still, because he's going against Josh Stein. You know Stein. I don't know Stein, but Josh Stein out here. Robinson also apparently said slavery is not bad. Like, what, dude? This never ends. In the pornographic forum, Robinson revealed his unvarnished thoughts on the issues such as race, gender, and abortion. Writing in the forum discussing black Republicans in October 10, Robinson stated unprovokingly, I'm a black Nazi. Great. Add, wood to the fire, man. That same month, Robinson wrote in another post that he supported the return of slavery. Slavery is not bad. Some people need to be slaves. I wish they would bring it back. Slavery, that is. I would certainly buy a few, he wrote. What people need to be slaves, Mark? You want to clarify that? Are there certain people? You want to specify, maybe? In March 2012, Robinson wrote that he preferred the former leader of the Nazi Germany party, Adolf Hitler, over the leadership of Washington's current administration during the period when Barack Obama was in place. I take Hitler over any of the shit going on in Washington right now. Chill out, bro. Just chill, okay? You didn't like Obamacare? What's the deal? He also used this other anti-Semitic slur when discussing how he liked the show Good Times. He also, while discussing the Taliban, said that the Muslim people are little rag-headed bastards. If Muslims took over, liberals would be the first ones to get beheaded. He's going crazy on this forum, dude. Robinson used homophobic slurs, and in a largely positive forum discussing and featuring 2 men kissing after they returned from military deployment, Robinson wrote the solo negative comment that that's some old sick ass F bullshit. And that's pretty much it, guys. So Mark Robinson, bro, what did you do to yourself over these past decades? It's over, dude. This is real bad. He's claiming it's not real, but it is very clearly his account. There's cross data being shared on both platforms, and quite honestly, there's no way around it. Just be yourself, Mark. Just embrace your natural desires, okay? Whenever you try to play this part, let's all learn from this. If you are in this situation, whenever you try to pretend you're something that you're not, and then somewhere else you are yourself, those things will come out into the light. It will be exposed at some point. Whether or not it's that he's lying on this message board, which I doubt, or that he's lying about, you know, being a Republican or whatever. I don't know. His views are all messed up, to be quite honest. He is definitely Republican. He is a pervert. I don't know, dude. This guy's got a lot going on. Just live your life, Mark, and maybe leave government. I feel like that's a good move for you. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. What do you think of all of this? What do you think about these comments? Are you gonna vote for this guy if you live in North Carolina? Let me know down below. I post 3 times a week, so if you enjoy this type of content, definitely consider subscribing and joining the Peablar Army to make it a part of your weekly schedule. As for me, I am your boy Peablar. It's been real, guys, and until next time, be well and peace.